Bride, PV Miller, and PVT Stebbins. Thank you guys for being here today.
Go in this much. Go. See, my darling, let me get you.
I got one.
Stay closer there.
Now the Mustang Singers are going to sing the national anthem for us. All gentlemen, please remove your hats, and everybody salute the flag.
Yes, I do.
Linda Peters, Alex Eden, Michaela Furman, Mackenzie Fellon, Milan, sorry about that, and Karina Duran.
Don't bring it back. Ready? Stop! Bring it back, red and black. Stop! Bring it back, red and black. Last time, stop! Bring it back, red and black. Come on, Mustang! SWHJH. Ready? SWHJH! 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 Last time. SWHJH! 1, 2, down, up.
Not only do they get a cheer, but they get to push their transportation through. Go, girls, go! Yeah, give them a big hand. Give them a big hand. Alejandra Onita is the Cinco de Mayo queen. Thank you for coming. Kaylani Williams from Liberal is the 2007 Five-State Fair Queen. And the Lions strain here. Have some bicycles and all decorated up and looking real nice here. You people walking along helping.
Thanks, Spencer. Bruce Ritter. Nice to meet you. Hey.
These are the Dorothys.
We're getting ready. Run in there and get some.
I dropped my cards, guys. I'm sorry. Reminding everyone to come to Liberal for Ozfest, October 13th and 14th. Thank you, Dorothy's.
She got up at 7 o'clock. What time you get here?
The Swank family, a bee catcher with his baby bees buzzing to Papa's house in Kismet. First place float here.
And there's one second right there.
Kismet United Methodist Church, Living Water, second place float. I think there's some water in some of those tubs back there. Looks like they're iced down too. You can get some of that if you want. Thank you, Bob. Faith Bible Church, Full Service Fellowship, all are welcome. 9:30 Sunday School, 10:30 worship service. Come and join us for the fun of the Word.
Put down your watch.
And the Mid-America Air Museum.
Go get him. Go get him.
Mom,
There's
come on.
the other one.
Bloom Farm Centennial.
There's a good one over there.
It's like Jesse's car.
They've been farming close to this community for 100 years now.
How was the dance?
Plain State Bank celebrated 100 years of service to Southwest Kansas in July of 2006. The bank is committed to providing high-quality financial services to the trade territory while managing the highest standards of integrity, customer service, and professionalism. Online banking will soon be available, and they look forward to meeting your financial needs for the next 100 years. Employed writing club today includes Joyce Thompson, Arlene Forbes, Barbara Bond, Matt Thomas. The Kismet Lions Club, this is 3 of the original charter members that helped get this whole thing started. Let's give them a great big hand here. Tommy Lee, Richard Scherer, and Norman Bloom. Tommy, I want to tell you thank you too, getting this whole thing started. We really appreciate everything that you've done through the years for us.
Down over that and then protect, keeping it out of the wheel.
Next is Representative Carl Holmes. Thank you, Carl, for coming today. State Representative for the 125th District. Kismet. Don Highsmith here. Myrick for the 1928 Ford Model A Roadster. Paul Hood, a 1942 Chrysler 3-passenger coupe. Jack Dunham, 1957 Studebaker Silver Hawk. Tom and Kay Shoemaker, 1966 Ford Mustang. Jeff, Emily, and Sarah Hedrick own this car, 1977 Trans Am Pontiac. This is some representatives from the class of 1987. Something about they've only been out of school for 20 years.
Some of these people owe me big time, so I'm going to announce the names of some of them who are here. I recognize several of these smiling faces. Among this group, Paula, Ann, Terry, Darren, Matt, Shannon, and Barb. Boy, And I'll just read all the names. Barb Jennings Ryan, Ann Adams Swank, Shannon Williamson, Chile, guys.
Uh, 47 Ford Tunner is Howard Owen. Rick Fitzgerald with a 1940 Ford convertible.
White tires.
1928 Ford Phaeton from Bob Christie from Liberal. Bryce Tedford from Forgan brings his 1936 Ford 5-window coupe. Eugene Harkey with his 1967 John Deere. He said it's got a modified front on it. Anita Harkey is driving a 1975 Massey Ferguson. The 1961 Cushman by Don Donham. Ellen Downing from Copeland, a 1965 Super Eagle Cushman. Wayne Ball with a Wiggly mower, driven by Laramie. Emery Ball, a 1956, 1915 Dodge. Now missed that number. And Emery Ball, 1919 Wallace, driven by George Ball. Drew Emerine, a 1959 John Deere 830. Also a 1959 730. Driving a 1937 co-op tractor from the Plains Equity Exchange. Looks like he's got a little product there that he's dragging around so he can show everybody. Nice cargo you have there. There driving his Jeep. Sorry, you lost your card, but I know. Ken Myers, 2003 Yamaha V-Star. Jim Wilson, a 99 Honda Shadow. Nick Myers, a 2002 Yamaha V-Star. A 97 Honda. They're moving faster than I can talk here, guys. Austin Eakins is driving a Yamaha 2005. birthday. Here she is, 4 years old. Let's give them a big round of applause. And anybody that can get there to watch them, they would appreciate that too. Director is Eric Clausings. Assisted by Martha Sacedo. Actually, these guys are from Blank.
What did you have?
Hi, McGruff. Glad to see you here. Sparky, thank you for coming today. Next three vehicles are the Seward County Fire Department representatives.
Right here, maybe.
Thank you for bringing your beautiful animals in for us today. Casey Clayton and Darcy Forbes from Kismet. And usual, this is the very end of our parade, is the guys that, oh, they're going to get some action now. You'll get to see exactly what they do.
Then I guess this other stuff, that's kind of backwards. Yeah.
Depends on if you want the beans on the bread or the bread on the beans.
Ow!
You're serving these, okay?
Nothing to say.
Yes, you do.
I learned that roughmaker. I'm from the Plains.
Yeah. You just over here helping?
Yes. They come and help us with the Plains. They help us serve them.
Richard, right? Shearer?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're standing here talking with Richard Shearer, who was, let me start this over.
To remember.
3, 2, 1. We're talking with Richard Shearer. He's a member of the Kismet Lions Club, and he's one of the founders, or his father was, of the Kismet Little World's Fair. And we're here inside the pavilion where they're starting the bean feed right now. So, Richard, how long have you been involved in the Kismet Little World's Fair?
34 years.
34 years. So you should know all the ins and outs of all this then, right?
Well, that's it. I worked for the city for 33 last year, and I helped a lot to them. So, yeah.
Okay. What's the most interesting part of the whole Kismet Little World's Fair for you?
Well, until last year, I was just doing all the outside work, you know, I mean, just everything, really. I don't know.
Well, you and Norman Bloom and Tommy Lee were all in the parade today,
Yeah.
and they kind of recognized you guys for all the years of service that you've put forth for the Little World's Fair, right?
Yes, 38 years.
38 years. That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
But you said when you first got started in this, you were just a kid, and your father helped get this thing off the ground. Is that right?
One of the guys. There's several, you know, Max Brown, and I can't remember all the. It used to be quarterback club years ago, and they changed it to Lions Club.
Okay.
And
So what are you going to do the rest of the day today?
I'll just help out, and I got family here, you know.
Just
so,
wherever you're needed, right?
Wherever needed.
Okay. Well, we'll let you go get some beans now, Richard.
Okay.
But we thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Okay.
This is Richard Shearer. He's a member of the Kismet Lions Club.
Okay. There's Tommy Lee right there.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, we're here talking with Tommy Lee, who is one of the charter members of the Kismet Lions Club, and I understand you're one of the founding fathers of the Little World's Fair. Is that correct?
I don't know about that fair. It's the World's Fair.
Oh, come on now! Don't be so modest. How long have you been? How long have you been involved and been around the Kismet Little World's Fair?
Oh, 65 years.
65 years.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that qualifies him to be one of the founding members. Don't you think?
Do what?
That qualifies you to be one of the founding members, I would think.
Whatever you say.
No. When you first got started in this, what was one of your first jobs with the Little World's Fair?
I think the first job I had really was serving these damn beans and stuff.
Did you serve a lot of beans back then?
Oh yeah. That's just a simple course.
Are you going to get some beans yet again today, too?
All right. My wife up there somewhere told me.
Oh, so you said Betty to go get the beans, didn't you?
That's right.
Okay. Well, Tommy, we thank you. And they recognized you and Norman and Richard today in the parade, and we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. We're talking with Tommy Lee. He's one of the charter members of the Kismet Lions Club.
What do you take that pictures for?
In 3, 2, 1. We're now talking with Norman Bloom. He is one of the charter members also of the Kismet Lions Club. And Norman, how long, you were telling me you've been involved with the Little World's Fair for what, 38 years? Is that right?
That's right. I've been here with it 38 years. I missed 2 years that I know of.
2 years? Where were you?
I was at the farm in Colorado farming.
All right, we'll give you that excuse for now. So when you first started out with being involved with the Little World's Fair, what was one of your first jobs that you had to do?
Well, I believe the first jobs we had was to take boys to Kansas City for, you know, just as a, just for being in athletics.
Oh, okay.
It was a football team that we took, about 5 or 6 carloads of us, went to Kansas City.
Okay.
And I guess from then on, just the bean feed and the different activities that we put on, that's been too long ago. I can't remember all of them.
You can't remember the good or the bad? They're just all in one, right?
That's for sure.
Okay. So when you come over here today, I mean, being a charter member, have they got you doing anything except walking around and being important today and being recognized?
They haven't done anything yet, except put us on the trailer and take us through town.
Are they going to make you serve beans or anything?
I don't know. I just come over to see, and I got caught here.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I'll get you back in line, but you want to get something to eat here probably pretty soon, don't you?
Good. The Lions Club is, I remember when we used to set up a tent, and then we worked and got the building, and it's really made a difference in it since then. One night I remember it was rained all night. When we were in the tent, we had to go around with poles and push that water off.
Push the water off?
Yeah.
Okay. So when they start cooking the beans and getting ready for this, even back in the days when they had the tent, what time, when do they start cooking the beans actually?
Well, since they got the new burners, I think about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, we used to cook them all night long.
That's back in the old days. That's when you really knew how to cook the beans, right?
They cooked them with wood to start with. Just anything they could use, but then they got them hooked up to natural gas, and it made a lot of difference.
I'll bet. Makes life easier, doesn't it? Well, Norman, we'll let you get back to the bean feed here. We appreciate you taking the time. Again, we're talking with Norman Bloom. He's a charter member of the Kismet Lions Club.
Okay. Looks like you guys are about out of beans.
No, there's a bunch out there.
Devin, y'all get over here.
Maddox, come here, please. Here. I have the best one. Down.
That's okay. Let's see, what is it in there? I'm going to give you this one.
Oh, okay.
Before I forget, I'll take it off.
Thank you.
How's things going out there?
Huh?
How's things going out there?
Well, I'll tell you, it was rough there for a while.
In 3, 2, 1. We're here at the Kismet Little World's Fair, and I'm talking with Under Sheriff Gene Austin and Seward County Fire Chief Mike Rice, and they're getting ready to have the first annual Kismet Little World's Fair bed race. Isn't that right? Yes. Is this going to become an annual tradition between you two?
Don't know yet. See who wins first.
Oh, you're gonna, okay. What about you, Mike? If win or lose, are you up for it again?
We're game for it.
Okay. You guys want to tell us how this actually get started?
Well, I think we got volunteered by Mr. Gettinger.
Okay. But this is all going for a very good cause, right?
For a very good cause for Greensburg, and that's what we're here for.
Okay. So all the money that you guys raised today is going to go to the relief fund at Greensburg?
Yes, for the fire department and for the law enforcement.
Okay. And so I see there's a couple ladies walking around through the crowd and that type, getting money. And that's the important part, right? So, okay, so the premise of the bed race is how many people on each team?
4, I believe.
Okay, 4 on each team. Oh, and I see one back here. Whose is this one? This one has some bait on the front of it. It's got, Brian, if you can get into it, this has got a stick with a donut hanging on the front of it. Now, whose bed is this going to be?
Law enforcement.
This is the law enforcement? Okay, have you done anything to reciprocate on your side?
No. No, not yet. We will.
Okay, so you're going to get even a little bit?
We will get even.
I saw you deputizing a couple of these guys over there earlier. I mean, for what reason would that be?
Just to make sure that they know what their job is.
Okay. You know, you think any of them are going to pull anything, or?
It's a possibility.
Well, knowing these guys, yeah. Okay, so have you guys got any secret plans or anything, Mike?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. So this gets underway here in just a little bit, and I'll tell you what, we'll be down here. We're going to take some shots of this, and it's going to be interesting to see, Brian, what kind of bed that they get ready for the fire department here, since they've already baited one for the law enforcement people. Okay, guys. We'll get you when it's over. Who's riding?
Still have plenty. Bicycle, get off of Main Street, please. You. Thank you. Now everybody watch the beds. You don't know how these policemen and these firemen run, so you want to be ready to get out of the way. Are we ready? Ready on this side? Ready on this side? No. All right, cheer your teams on. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, fire department. Let's go, man. Hey. everybody. Give them a hand. Right around the corner here.
Okay, we're here with the winning team of the first annual Kismet Little World's Fair bed race, and it is the Seward County Fire Department. Can any of you speak, or are you out of breath?
I'm out of breath right now.
I'm tired. I was laying down.
You were laying down and you're tired? How's that work? How's that work?
Because we went so fast,
right.
it wore him out.
Yeah.
Somebody said, yeah, they had a radar gun on them. They were going 10 miles an hour when they hit the halfway point, and I think it's slowed. I think it's slowed from there, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We had to hold back a little bit.
Yeah.
We didn't want to make the cops look really bad.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you beat them fairly handily, didn't you?
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Like donuts that they eat, you know.
And you even put bait on their bed, and it didn't seem to help them at all.
Well, I got him to the finish line, though.
Well, that's true.
What would happen if we hadn't?
That's true. So is this going to become? Is this? I hope you don't need anything from those guys coming up here in the near future. But anyway, so is this going to become an annual thing? You think?
I'm hoping so. What do you think?
I think we'll be here every year if the cops will show up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now you've got bragging rights for a year at least, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right. And there you have it. The first annual bed race between the Seward County Fire Department and the Seward County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, wait. It is.
Okay.
Okay, the Lions Club, worked real hard trying to get this put together, and I put the beds together to get something going for Greensburg, and we didn't know how many racers, so we got a race team plaque here. We have a first and a second, and we sure do appreciate all of these people, and all the people that donated. All of them good people. And let's see, first place, bed race, Kismet Little World's Fair. Team plaque.
Cool. Yay.
And I got a second place for the bed race, Little World's Fair, team plaque.
They're off eating their donuts.
Oh, they're back there. They seem to be in the back, breathing rather heavily. So.
Oh, we'll move. Yeah, move.